obviously, we didn't have fireworks tonight, and that's because we didn't have fireworks tonight. And we're probably not going to have them tomorrow night either because we're having like really, really bad storms. It's raining a lot. So we know that definitely Tuesday night is going to be a fireworks night. And I don't know, I don't think the other people will be able to do it on tomorrow night. Anyway, so we're looking at Tuesday night. You didn't miss it. The rain prevented. I'm watching some lady on a YouTube short. She's cleaning her kitchen. I don't know if you watch those YouTube shorts and the people that restock everything. That's my daughter says from Home Edits. They do like laundry soap. They do all kinds of things in plastic or glass jars, and they have a special way they come home and they wash the fruit. And they are the only people I know that refrigerators between shopping trips, like when they go to the store, their refrigerator is completely empty. They don't have any like half-used condiments. They don't have a half a bottle of ketchup. They don't have like 2 yogurts left. Everything is gone. They open the refrigerator, everything is empty. And they refill everything. And this includes all fruit and vegetables and everything. They don't have any of those kids in the house that eat, like a bag of chips down to about this much, and then they won't eat it anymore. But they leave it. They put the chip clip on it and they leave it. And they just leave it there. Every box of cereal has like that much on the bottom, right? They don't have any of that in their house. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. So anyway, let me see who's here. So anyway... Okay, before we get started, I want to read a comment, that was left. One of our moderators screenshot the comment and sent it to me. And it was left by somebody that's not a fan of mine, definitely not a fan of mine. But it was left at that station channel that thinks that it's funny to say that we're still laughing at you when you got the call about your son. And we're still laughing at you. These people, and when we say these people, there's definitely people that are in that channel, But there's a whole bunch of people that walk around touting they are that channel. And wear shirts that say we are that channel that are made by Casbat. And so they should be proud of this, right? I know Lisa D and Nana Patty don those shirts. I know the people that leave the comments support that channel. And since they're all that channel, well, they're all in support of that. It's pretty gross and it's pretty disgusting. And I just think I don't know a decent human being in the world that would laugh at someone, even their worst enemy, and say that you're laughing at them and then play a call, like that, to taunt them. I don't know anybody that would do that that has a shred of human decency. One shred. It can't be. So anyway, so they made this video, and of course they monitor the comments, and they're the big people that say, I don't know how anybody could be proud, but they are proud. They put the hashtag, "Hi Rough and Ready, I did get your email, I didn't get to respond. Jay Quinn, I got your email, I didn't get to respond. Thank you. Hi Lisa." So they think it's funny, they think it's great, and it's good to laugh at somebody like that. And like I said, I don't know who would do that, because it's just like, I don't know what, to me, I would never, ever do anything like that, because it's just horrible. But you're judging that moment for somebody that you, by the grace of God, are lucky not to have had. Okay? Because we don't know what the next minute brings. And it's just the most horrible thing to do to someone. And so the woman that's shaking in her shoes and trying her best to stay unbothered. Yes, we've seen your chats. I did my best to stay unbothered. Oh, that's very good. You did good. You did great. I can't handle it. Why is this happening to me? Well, you know exactly why it's happening to you. But anyway, she knows what's going to happen. So she's going out and she's saying that everyone else did all this stuff. No proof, no nothing. All right? Yeah, I called churches in your area. I did this and I did that. Show me the proof that I called churches in your area. Because my chat said so. You said, you're nuts. Anyway, she decides that she wants to play all hell to the nose videos. So she's going to go and play all their videos, which includes that video. So what I can say to you, Natasha, go ahead. Do it. You will make some of your people very happy, but you will disgust others. That will be too much for even some of the others that watch you, because it's disgusting. And beyond that, you want to mock that? You want to play a video mocking that like you didn't know what was on Save Robbie's either, right? When you played it mocking my son? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you think that's pleasing, go ahead. Go right on ahead. God will take care of it. I put my faith in God. I put my faith in God to handle the evil people, and to do that is evil. So I'm letting God handle it. Go right ahead if you're going to do it. But I want to read to you something that was sent to be one of my moderators, and I did put it on the community tab, but sometimes on the community tab the whole thing wasn't showing. So I want to read it to you, because I do thank this person very much for writing this. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate it that you were able to put aside whatever differences or whatever, anything that we have or you feel about me in order to say what you said here. Hold on, I have to get to where's my community tab? Okay, she said, I'm just catching up on everything and the crap being flung. Hold on, I gotta make this a little bigger. Eyes are getting so bad. Being flung in both directions is absolutely gross. You know, I'm always supportive of righting and exposing wrongs. She's writing this on that channel that made that disgusting video. All those people there. Vitey Cat, Evie, Caspat, Hello Starlight. I'm always supportive of righting and exposing wrongs, but I just can't get on board with bringing her family into it in this way, especially when it's from 13 years ago. Now they're talking about bringing my son at a 17-year-old into crap, okay? When they were either just kids or at the very least young, foolish adults, and includes the son she lost. To get a real perspective on this, I just checked out his Facebook profile, and in order to find these posts, you had to scroll past other posts where he's expressing his struggles since losing his brother as a grown man. Not as the young fools they were in these photos. Well, that wasn't my other son in those photos, just telling you that. That was his friend who is in the military now, defending the people's arses who made these horrible things. And they're defaming a soldier now for, doing skit stuff, what they were doing. And it's pretty sad. But anyway, he happens to live in Florida. That's what I told Bitey. He happens to live in Florida. I'm going to be happy to give him your name and let him know what you did. And I think the military has lawyers that'll take care of it. Yeah. Anyway, good move, Bitey. So they were in these photos. Sorry, but this, along with the video, laughing at the very moment she found out she lost her son, is just beyond gross. I honestly can't think of anything that she could have done to make this acceptable. My God, I'm so thankful that social media wasn't around when I was that age. I was as stupid, dangerous, selfish, and disrespectful as the next teenager, and to have to fear it all being thrown back at me like this would be horrific. Thank you. Okay, and some of the other comments say, I applaud the poster for standing up and speaking the truth. When is anyone's children fodder for YouTube? When is a grieving family blooming content? When is a mother's loss and grief to be made a mockery of? How can they look at themselves in the mirror is beyond any respectable person's way of thinking. Someone said, oh my goodness, I pop in on your channel every so often. I don't know much about this. I know that you lost your son. I am disappointed to read this. It's horrible that they crossed so many lines just to deliberately hurt you and your family. Sorry you are all going through this. Another one. Thanks to the person who left this comment. All family members should be off limits, and it's unimaginable that anyone could laugh or comment on getting that terrible call to say your child has passed. It's something that nobody ever wants to receive, and it's every parent's nightmare. Rest in peace, Ray. Okay, and then it was posted again here, and there's a few more comments under here, and then I want to bring up something about Frilly Farmhouse. Okay. I hope more people wake up. This is not okay. Shame on them. We love you, Carolyn, and we have your back. Thanks to the person for being honest enough to state her opinion on a channel that deletes any comments that go against their narrative. Amen, says another one. Another person says, I have no idea what is going on, but I agree that under no circumstances should children ever be brought into online squabbles. People really need to check their conscience and do better. Wow, this proves that there are people who they've tried to turn against you aren't having it. This should happen more often, but it's a good start. It takes bravery to stand up against someone like that. Personally, I thank you for your bravery and integrity. Thank you. Love you, Carolyn. These horrendous mob actions must stop. Another one. What gets me is when a certain creator says you're using the grievance of your son as an excuse. She should have never mentioned your deceased son or your grieving. If she were in your shoes, she'd have scam after scam using her dead daughter for how she drags you and others in her past. I don't care if she fell off the face of the earth. She's as nasty as they get. Another one says, very well said, thank you. Another one says, this has just become pure evil. I'm so sorry your family is being attacked like this. They are just sad, sad people. Seeing good people not stand for this is so good to see. Beautifully said. Okay, and then the Frilly Farmhouse I shared, and I'll share it, her Cash App here, because she said, if anyone would like to donate to help with memorial bills for my brother, I would so appreciate it. It is such a financial struggle these past couple of months taking care of my brother, missing work. So I'm going to put her Cash App and Venmo. It's on my community post, but I'm going to put it into the chat here. Okay, there we go. And then let me see here. Let me go back, and there was something else here. Okay, so now we have a new member. Who's our new member? Dina Elizabeth. Welcome back, girlie. Sergeant Rambler, we're happy to have you back. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's go on with our true crime. Apparently, there was a mass shooting in Baltimore. 30 people. And then there was a house fire horror. 6 people dead, and now a murder investigation. Wow. You know, I saw the Baltimore thing, and then I wasn't sure it was a news story because it came up. I had this thing open, but at least 30 people were shot overnight in a mass shooting in Baltimore, leaving 2 dead and 3 others in critical condition. So they got the calls around 12:30, a little after 12:30 a.m. At a block party in Brooklyn, Baltimore. An 18-year-old woman died at the scene, a 20-year-old man at the hospital. Medics rushed 9 others to area hospitals, as well as 20 other people sought medical attention. No arrests have been made, but police are interviewing witnesses and reviewing footage in an effort to identify those responsible. Large crowds were reportedly in the area for the event called Brooklyn Day. People in the area initially thought they heard fireworks given the 4th of July holiday, but later realized it was gunfire. They just kept going off, said one witness to Fox 5. The Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott is urging people with information to come forward. This is an absolute tragedy that did not have to happen. Anyone who knows anything about what happened here, anything about this mass shooting, to come forward with a piece of information. Treat this as if it was your family and how you would want people to treat it, as if you were mourning, as if this was an event happening in your community. We will not stop until we find those cowards who decided to just shoot dozens of people, causing 2 people to lose their lives, and we're going to be here until we find them. So that was that. Crazy scene, especially with the fireworks, right? They probably didn't know what the heck was going on. And then the house fire, let's see, what was that? Colton County. Oh, wow. South Carolina. So much stuff is happening in South Carolina now. It's getting me crazy. Colton County. So 6 dead, 1 injured. But a murder investigation is underway after 6 people were found dead and another in critical condition in Colton County. The Colton County Sheriff's Office responded to a house fire on Folly Creek Lane in Green Pond around 11 a.m. Sunday. 1 person was transported to an area hospital by care flight in critical condition. Investigators say 33-year-old Ryan Leonard Manigo was arrested for the attempted murder of the surviving victim. Deputies say additional charges are pending. The victim's identification and autopsies. Manigo was being held in the Colton County Detention Center. Agents from South Carolina Law Enforcement's Division Arson Unit, Crime Scene, and Special Victims Unit. Hey, would you make me one of those drinks again? Please. Thank you. You know where? Okay. Thank you. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Colton County Sheriff's Office. Let's see what else we have here. So they don't, I guess there's not much, I guess this is pretty new. It says it was 2 hours old. This article, that's really, so what are they thinking, that he killed everyone and then set the house fire? And the person that was out, I don't know, it's crazy. It sounds like that. Okay. Now where's my thing? Uh-oh, I lost my thing. I don't want that. I don't know what that is. Oh, I don't need, you don't have to do that.
I was mixing it up.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right.
Alright, good night.
Good night. I love you. How'd you get the same glass?
What?
Oh, I must have washed those already. I thought I just put those in the dishwasher. Okay. Good. Thank you. Let me see. So. That's good. Okay. Now I don't know where I was. Oh, so now we have a little bit of a update with Brian Walsh. I'm sorry. I look at his haircut and I don't understand this guy's hair. I don't get it. I mean, I can't. Okay, so authorities are seeking to seize bank accounts connected to a Massachusetts man accused of murdering his wife. This is the guy, Brian Walsh, right? 47 years old. He's the guy that allegedly murdered Anna Walsh. She was never seen after like early January, and then she had that real estate business. She was leaving him. He was selling the fake Andy Warhol paintings, right? You remember this case? Okay, so he is under indictment for allegedly murdering his wife and misleading investigators, and they allege that Brian beat Anna to death because he wanted to end their marriage. The 39-year-old mother of three worked as a corporate real estate manager and was reported missing January 4th by her employer. In a different case, federal prosecutors took steps to seize 2 bank accounts linked to Walsh and are seeking to take just under $9,000 from them, $4,766.54 from a JP Morgan Chase account and $3,075 from a Rockland Trust Bank account. The forfeiture auction comes as part of a federal criminal case alleging that Walsh sold counterfeit Andy Warhol art before his wife's death. Walsh pled guilty in 2021 to wire fraud, interstate transportation for a scheme to defraud, possession of converted goods, an unlawful monetary transaction. He has been awaiting sentencing since... Sorry, I'm just so thirsty. Walsh allegedly stole 2 real Warhol shadow paintings that a friend in South Korea owned. He posted them for sale on eBay and sent the buyer fakes. A judge had previously granted prosecutors a request to take $225,000 in cash from Walsh and to require him to forfeit the original Warhol paintings. He is also facing allegations that he stole money from his late father's estate. On the murder charge, prosecutors say Walsh searched the internet for the best ways to dismember a body, how to clean blood, and whether someone can be charged without a body. Investigators found trash bags containing blood, a hacksaw, a hatchet, and a rug at a garbage facility, but Anna's body has never been recovered yet. If convicted of murder, he faces life in prison without the possibility of parole. His next court date is in August, and they have like really young kids. It's just a shame. Okay, sorry. Okay, there's an Amber Alert. Let's see, here we go. What's up here? Come on. So a Cleveland teenager was last seen at a party more than 2 weeks ago, may have been abducted. Keshawn Williams, 15, was last seen on June 17th at a party not far from his home. His mother, Cherise Snowden, said he called her shortly after 10:30 a.m. to say he was on his way home, but he never made it. Cleveland police issued an Amber Alert this week after conducting multiple interviews and following up on information from sources. While they have no information about a possible suspect, they describe a vehicle that may have been involved as a black Jeep SUV with a temporary license plate. So this is what, get over there. Okay, Sean Williams missing since June 23rd, 2023, missing from Cleveland, Ohio, age 15, male, black, hair color black, eye color brown, height 5'5", 120 pounds, last seen wearing a cream colored jogging suit and gray Jordan sneakers. We always communicate with each other every single day, so this is very, very irregular and very alarming, said his mother. He's a very bright kid. He works at the church. He does gardening. He's very good at school. He's very involved. He's helped other kids that are being bullied. I'm concerned and I'm worried. A reward for information on the missing teen has reached $2,000. Let's pray he's found. Well, it's crazy, this world. Okay, and then we have this this one. I don't know what we wanted. Just she was teaching kids how to snort pills, and she was their babysitter in Indiana. And those 3 children were hospitalized after that. This happened on Wednesday at around 5:21 in Evansville. Authorities were dispatched to a residence in the 100 block of Althos Avenue for a report of 3 children who were 8, 9, and 15. They needed medical attention. When the medics revived the younger children who stumbled and fell when attempting to get into an ambulance, while the 15-year-old remained unconscious at the scene but later awoke. One of the younger kids told a police officer that their babysitter, 24-year-old Deanna Bird, gave them pills. Investigators found multiple orange pill capsules that appeared to be broken on a bedroom dresser. A white powder was found nearby, along with a rolled-up ramen noodle cup lid. Wow. Mother of the children said she hadn't heard from Bird all day, and that when she arrived at the house, Bird appeared to be impaired on the front porch and was speaking very softly. The mother goes into the house. She doesn't hear anybody. She runs upstairs. She finds her 15-year-old daughter unresponsive. Dials 911. Excuse me. She finds her other 2 kids on a couch downstairs. They responded slightly when their mother shook them. A neighbor told police that Bird had been sitting on the porch earlier in the day and was on the phone yelling and threatening to kill someone. After the 15-year-old regained consciousness at the hospital, she told investigators that Bird offered her and her brothers drugs unprompted and without the children asking for them. The drugs are believed to be Klonopin, Adderall, and Lyrica. She said Bird showed them how to break open the orange pill capsules and make lines with them to snort. The 15-year-old said Bird showed them how to snort pills using rolled-up ramen noodle cup lids. She said her and her brothers took about 3 to 4 of each of the 3 different pills Bird had given them. Wow. The 15-year-old said after the pills took effect, she and her brothers began falling over. They could hardly stand up. She said she recalled seeing her brothers falling, and she recalled puking at one point and then coming out of the bathroom and falling again. Child welfare officials were reportedly familiar with Bird, and had previously removed her own children from her care. In an interview with police, Bird denied that she gave the kids she was babysitting any of the pills and said they must have taken them on their own. She's 24 years old. Wow. Is that really true? She's 24, that lady? Okay. And police searched the home and they found a prescription bottle of Adderall and Klonopin. Police also found a bottle of Lyrica in Bird's purse that had orange capsules similar to the ones found at the residence. Bird faces charges of neglect resulting in serious bodily injury, dealing controlled substances, and theft. A judge set her bail at $20,000 and she's under court order to stay away from the kid she was babysitting. Confronted by the mother, Bird allegedly said, "She wasn't going to jail for no kids." You can't make this stuff up, right? I mean, you can make it up. I guess you could. She wasn't going to jail for no kids. For an adult, but she draws the line. She draws the line at kids. She's not going to jail for kids. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have a update on Madeline McCann here. The convicted artist, who is the leading suspect in the disappearance of Madeline McCann, allegedly made a disturbing statement about the toddler girl shortly after she vanished. Kristen Bruckner, 45, is serving a life sentence for arring an elderly American woman in 2005 in Portugal, near where the 3-year-old Madeline McCann went missing in 2007. In 2008, Bruckner, a German national, was discussing the case with a then friend and allegedly said she didn't even scream. The friend, identified only as Helge B., told a German newspaper, I can't even speak tonight, Bild, that he was visiting Bruckner's apartment when he came upon the victims of Bruckner essaying women. The recordings were horrifying. In one of the videos, a mask whipped a woman. Okay, they definitely forgot a word here. A masked something whipped a woman. They forgot a word. I'm sure it's a man who is likely 70 to 80 years old and was tied up on a bed. She wore covered goggles to prevent her from seeing and spoke English. At one point shouted, "You effing," I'll say bastard. Oh my gosh. You guys have to, I just wish you could see this article. Okay? I guess this German newspaper, Bild or whatever, okay? They wrote this, and guys, they put the word effing in the full text, okay? But the word bastard, they put B-A and 4 asterisks and then D. But they left the effing word. Oh my gosh, I can't, okay, sorry. At the conclusion of the video, the man allegedly pulled down the mask to reveal himself as Bruckner. "I could not believe it at all," Helge allegedly told that Bild publication. Helge and Bruckner did not meet again until 2008 music festival in Spain. It was during this festival that Bruckner allegedly asked Helge if he still visited Portugal on business, and Helge commented that police had stepped up checks on travelers in the wake of McCann's disappearance. "I don't understand anyway how that little girl could disappear without a trace," Helge allegedly told Bruckner. And this is when Bruckner is said to have made the chilling statement about McCann not screaming. Bruckner left abruptly the following day, which Helge attributes to Bruckner sensing his suspicions. Helge says he no longer considers Bruckner a friend and reported the unsettling statement to the police multiple times. He never received a response until 2018 when German authorities reached out to him. Helge offered a theory that Bruckner may have intended only to break into the McCann's Portugal holiday apartment and decided to kidnap the girl only when he came upon her. Bruckner had previously worked at the resort. That probably wasn't planned at all, Helge told that Bild publication. Whether he ended up killing her, I don't know. Bruckner has denied accusations that he had anything to do with Madeleine McCann's disappearance. Ooh. My goodness, hold on, I need some more drinks. Okay. All right. Now let me see something here. Okay, where the heck are you guys? How come my chat isn't working? Hold on. Hold on. My chat is oh, there it goes. There it goes. Hi Julie W. Hi Kelly B. Hi El Facilitator. Senrisa. El Cassie. Isn't it rare for an abuser to go from adults to young children? 80, I don't know. I mean, 80, what was she? Did he say 80 to 90-year-old? That's like bizarre. It just was bizarre the way the newspaper wrote that article too. Hi Linda Uribe. Hi, Kevin. Jane Grill. Two Scooter Chick. Oh, no, but she can be charged with those Google searches there, buddy. That is how I did all of my baby's hair with this special lotion. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Carolyn, the way you're pronouncing his name is getting me annoyed. Oh, stop it. It's Bruckner. How else are you going to say that? Bruckner. You have to. It's natural. It's a German name. Hi, Buckingham. Don't get the biker chick ruffles. Oh, please. Biker chick? Yeah, don't criticize Janae's daughter, Scooter. Hi, Adventures with Beth. Janae told me, Janae, my mom told me that. Mommy Janae told me that. Hi, Rough and Ready. All right, so now, what else went on today in the world? Well, you heard that Janae has been blocked. Why? Stop. I got something on my shirt right here right before I came on, and then I was like, crap, I don't care. It's been a really crappy day. It's been like rainy and crappy all day. So I decided to wear my little house. I'm wearing my little house tiara because it's very comfortable. It's not my going out of the house tiara that I have to wear. Of course, this is my little house tiara, but it's still full metal. Yeah, it's full metal still. See? But it's light. I can sleep in it too. People. Okay, let's see now. I wanted to do something else. I wanted to look at something else. We're going to look at Colleen Ballinger now because there's new information on Colleen Ballinger. Now, We talked about Colleen Ballinger, but her ex-husband is spilling the beans. And her ex-husband has been putting out messages. So he is siding with the little, with her younger fans. So now Miranda sings Colleen Ballinger has been accused of inappropriate conduct with her younger fans. It was the Weenies, I think that was their name. It's the group. Her ex-husband and fellow YouTuber has now weighed in on the allegations. So I'll show you what he's saying. Here he is. Let's view his profile. Okay, he's on Instagram. This is public. He says, I've never been more grateful and mentally at peace than I am today. So many pure and beautiful things are happening in my life. Job, moving, my marriage, my overall health, body, mind, and soul. Sometimes happiness takes a lot of work and grit, but along the way you realize it's not about the goal at all. Pursuing happiness has led me to understand that it's a privilege to even be here, to take the good with the bad, and that life is riddled with things to love and appreciate. Big shout out to me for not giving up. You rock, me! Now go live the rest of your 30s like the majestic, corny beast you've always been. Number 39, birthday, peace. Now give me cake. Love, swag, poop. Be nice to yourself. Okay, so that was his birthday. And then, let's see, he's got some more messages. He has another message that says, anyone hurt and gaslit. Hold on, let me grab it. Let me grab it on his Twitter. His Twitter says, you do what you gonna do. You do what you gonna do. You do what you gonna do. You do it. Okay. Social media influencer. Here he is, the luckiest. Okay. That looks so natural, guys. I've never smiled more than when she's around. And I have to have the camera right there, catching it all the way. This is very natural looking. Where is she? Okay, let's go to where he says, I have no desire to use this as a catalyst for a YouTube comeback. It's not a safe place for me. I'm past that. My voice is only here to help validate those that are hurting, nothing more. I have no need to make any money off of this. That is gross and not in my heart whatsoever. This behavior was my reality anytime I spoke up and disagreed with her actions and rhetoric during 2009 to 2016. I was gaslit too. I was made to feel like I was always the problem. Any pain I felt was an inconvenience and was belittled. Every ounce of what you're feeling, I understand. Then he says, anyone feeling hurt and gaslit right now, my message to you is this. Your experiences were real. The proof is there. Your trauma should be taken seriously. The proof is there. Your anger is justified. The proof is there. You deserve better. Take your power back. Sending you love. Okay, so then he has something here. It says, Johnny, I'm doing this publicly to remain transparent. I owe you an apology. You were young when I thought I could mentor you in a positive way. I should have never given you my number. That was inappropriate. I shouldn't have asked you to tweet on my Sarah account. It felt harmless, and I understand now it was a mistake. His Sarah account. What? Why did he have a Sarah account? Who's Sarah? I made a lot of mistakes back then. I'm so sorry for ever making you feel disregarded and tossed to the side. My life was toxic and chaotic for a long time. I was toxic. I was chaotic. You were young and needed consistency and protection. I didn't give that to you. Your pain is real. Your healing journey is real. My hope is that I can remove some of the burden by acknowledging your experience and taking accountability. I'm sorry, Johnny, not for wanting to be your friend and internet big brother, but for failing at it and walking away the way I did. I hope in time you feel vindicated and at peace, regardless of how you feel towards me. I only wish the best for your future, Josh. Okay, and then what is this? This is Josh, I've always liked you a lot more than Colleen, and I don't want to believe you're a bad dude, but didn't you give him your number and want to mentor him in 2012? But your divorce and other lows were happening around 2016. What about the years in between? You're not wrong if I'm remembering correctly. Keep in mind this was over a decade ago. We met in person on the streets of New York City before a Miranda show. There was a group of other fans there as well. I knew about him through my ex's OG fan group. Growing up in the South with Christian parents, I had a couple of older guys in my life through the church that I liked a lot, that I looked up to, and could confide in when life got rough during my teenage years. It helped me during times when my dad was incredibly abusive. Fast forward to Johnny on that day in New York City. I genuinely thought I could be like a big brother from afar in case he ever needed someone. That's why I gave him my number. It felt innocent at the time. It was long before I had a full-time YouTube career. The bigger I got on the platform, the more I didn't know how to navigate that dynamic anymore. I cared for him a lot, but it started feeling like I couldn't truly be that guy in his life in a way that was healthy or appropriate for him. We never hung out alone or had manipulative, creepy, private conversations. When the divorce happened, I was blindsided by what I had discovered about what my ex had been doing behind the scenes. I didn't remember everything super clearly from that era, but I recall seeing him interact with her positively online. I removed him from being featured on my channel and I went silent because I didn't want to see anything related to her. I ghosted him without communication. I don't regret caring about him. I also never thought it would evolve into something like this. I can see now how dangerous that kind of interaction was for him during those years. It may have felt innocent to me, but it doesn't excuse anything. It was inappropriate and ignorant of me to foster that dynamic. To this day, knowing he feels so angry and hurt by me is a hard truth to face. Never once did I want to abuse his trust or feelings. I'll always care about him, regardless of my mistakes. His feelings and opinions are valid, and I genuinely hope this doesn't deflect from that. I felt like I needed a little more context. Forgive me if this explanation is tone deaf or too much. Still trying to understand and comprehend how to handle all of this now that the truth about everything surrounding her is coming to light. This will be the last time I speak publicly about Johnny. He deserves this space to do what he feels is best for himself without me chiming in. His closure and healing journey is what should be focused on. Thank you for listening to my long-winded response. I'll leave it at that. Have a great weekend, Josh. Okay. Okay. Before I take a break from my own mental health, I also wanted to formally apologize to anyone else that got dragged into such an abusive fan-creator dynamic with me. Still processing how to rectify. It's just know you never deserved it, and I hope you're finding peace. And this goes for anyone I spoke to during my entire YouTube career that may have felt hurt or used. I honestly didn't understand the damage it would cause. I got messy and sought validation through innocent people, children. That's gross, and I feel absolutely terrible for it. Okay. Love Carolyn from this past season of Survivor. My 3+ years of sobriety have taught me so much. Congrats, Carolyn. Okay. Better together. Okay. 2004 to 2003. Wait a second. I thought he was married to, what's her name? What the heck is that? He was with her before? Soulmate's best friend. She got that booty though. What was that? He was with her before, got married, and then went back? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, now let me get, where the heck are you guys? Okay. Hello. So what happened with this? Hi, Michael. Ryan is one of your friends. Who's Ryan? Who's Ryan? Is Ryan here? I don't see Ryan. Hi, Ryan. I don't see you, but hi. Michael, I'm so confused. That's not our Michael. Because we had a Michael here. But you're not our Michael. You're a new Michael? How did you find us, Michael? I don't see Ryan. Put a 1 in the chat if you want Scooter blocked. I don't know about the other girlfriend. No, she's his wife now, Kevin. Get with the program. She's his wife now, Kevin. Please. So let's see what other news we have. Oh, Jen Grill? Okay, we got a couple ones. Oh, hi, Marianne says 2. Marianne, really? Facilitator says 1. Scooter says 1. Blocker. Isabel B, you're 2? Okay. Hi, Marianne. MVS is Ryan. But I don't even see MVS. Oh, there she is. Hi, MVS. Oh, Ryan. Boy or girl? I know Ryan, boy, whatever. Ryan. Hello. You can't keep up with the YouTubers' lives. Okay. All right. Let's see what else, if there's anything more on Colleen or any other entertainment news there. So Colleen Ballinger majored in vocal performance. Is she still on her tour? Is her tour still going on, or has it been canceled? Her popularity has largely waned. She maintained a legacy both as herself and her most popular character, Miranda Sings, and a new podcast co-hosted with another controversial figure, Trisha Paytas. I always get that one mixed up with that other Trisha we saw tonight, Kevin. Accusations of inappropriate behavior date back to April 28th, 2020. Video by Adam McIntyre. He was here. Ex-fan and YouTuber. McIntyre has claimed that Ballinger interacted inappropriately with him when he was a minor. Now, she addressed that in an apology video. However, more allegations have since surfaced, and she responded to, oh, hold on a minute. She did respond in a 10-minute ukulele song. Are you kidding me? She responded in a ukulele song? Wow. Oh, let's see what she said in her ukulele song. What did she say in her ukulele song? Okay, she addressed the controversy by singing and playing the ukulele. She appeared to deny the allegations as she sang, "A lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. It doesn't matter if it's true, though, just as long as it's entertaining." Okay. So here she was. Come on, get up there. Where did you go? Where'd she go? Come on, get over there. She looks so angry in here. She looks very angry. Okay. So she shocked fans. She did this on the 28th, Wednesday. She spoke the introduction saying, "Hey everyone, I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me not to say what I want to say, I recently realized they never said I couldn't sing what I wanted to say. While apology videos are a dime a dozen," let's see, this one stood out. She dismissed the serious allegations and stated disregard of her own team's apparent advice. The video captured the intention of the wider internet beyond her own fan base. It inspired both longtime fans of hers and skeptical viewers to go to social media to drag the video. The 10-minute video racked up 3 million views in a day. The video propelled the controversy to levels of new notoriety, but there's a lot behind her response to the allegations and the larger controversy itself. So no matter what level of familiarity you have with Ballinger and her character, Miranda Sings, we're here to explain everything. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's see. Let's see what her. The video includes some jaw-dropping moments, including when she said, "I just wanted to say that the only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats. I'm not a groomer, just a loser." Wow. Well, let's see what they're saying that people are talking about this ukulele apology. So. Okay, let's see. So apparently Howie Mandel mocked her apology with a TikTok addressing anal prolapse video. What? What? Howie Mandel made fun of the apology song while addressing the prolapse video is the best thing to have happened this year. So, oh my gosh, what? What is the prolapse video? I am so lost here. I don't watch a lot of this TikTok. Does anybody know what that video is? Oh, his apology was for a graphic video he previously posted to TikTok of his friend's anal prolapse back in July 2022. Why would he post that? Was that a, what the heck would he even have a video of that? He sings about the toxic gossip train while someone is taping random items to his head. People told me not to do this, but nobody said I shouldn't sing this, Mandel warned before performing with the instrument. Didn't he come? Howie Mandel came from Real People. Did he come from that Real People show? Wasn't that? Was that? Am I dreaming? Was there a Real People show? It was like a little talk show. It was on Channel 4 or something. They also had what was that other guy that was on there? What the heck was his name? Oh gosh, I used to know his name. Byron Allen was on it, wasn't it? Wasn't Byron Allen on it? And then there was another guy. I'll look it up in a minute. Okay. A little while back, so I accidentally posted a prolapse and didn't know what it was. And then I got on the prolapse train. And you all comment you'll never forget. He added that he's just a human being and didn't know what a prolapse was. He's saying that he learned his lesson and will not post prolapse videos anymore, just merch concerning his flub. What the freak? Howie Mandel making fun of the apology is the best thing to have happened this year. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I can't even believe that. What the heck? Why would he post something? How long was that up there? I can't even. Okay, let's see. So, apparently Adam McIntyre responded to it as well. And let's see what he's saying. Okay, so in her apology, she said, I'm not going to take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout, noting that she fully anticipated major criticism towards her response. Are you kidding me? Who said that? Is this Adam saying this? I believe this is Adam. Are you kidding me? This is your response. Your response is making fun of us. I'm in awe. Adam later shared his further thoughts on Twitter, calling Colleen an evil woman. As much as Colleen discredited, and let me put his tweet up there. Hold on. Let me get his tweet. Okay, so he says, let's see. Adam's very active on Twitter. Okay, let's see. She's going to ukulele herself out of this one too, somebody said. Okay, Adam said, dude, she was and has been biatching about me privately more than I ever have about her. When people wake up and see that, I'll smile. Adam posted that an ex-writer and PA from Colleen's show, Haters Back Off, has spoken up about the awful workplace because of Colleen. Let's see what he says. The daddy saddle, I would come to learn, is an item featured in many of Miranda Singh's videos, and it's used to allow Miranda to more easily ride around on her uncle's back. The uncle character was something that Colleen took great pride in. She had spent years building him into the essential Miranda Singh's lore, and once we began to break stories for the show, it became clear that he was going to be an integral part of it. Miranda and Uncle Jim had in the character's words, special relationship. She often pitched stories in which Miranda and Uncle Jim would be caught in compromising positions or stomach-churning moments of intimacy that could always be easily explained away by a clueless Miranda. It was my responsibility to write down every single one of these pitches, schedule calls, to look at mock-ups of the daddy saddle that would be featured on the show, and mark points in the script where Colleen thought we could make Uncle Jim even more racy. I don't know what that is. As you can imagine, this all made me so uncomfortable. Here I was, the odd one out in every conceivable way, tasked to aid Colleen as she pursued her singular goal of shoving as much sensual innuendo into the show as possible while assuaging the growing behind-the-scenes concerns. This was 2016, only a few months after a fellow April Rain, that is, launched the Oscars So White campaign. So it goes without saying that I was the only black person in this office, and as uncomfortable as it made me as a person of Midwestern experience, I knew how to make nice in a white space. Upon meeting Colleen, my first impression of her was that she was a boisterous, opinionated, and had a stunning lack of humility that was unlike anything I had ever seen. Immediately upon entering the writer's room, I was treated to story after story about her sold-out shows, how her obsessed fans were with her, and the lengths they would go to get her attention. On the second day, she hauled in a small portion of her collection of art made by her beloved Mirfandas. This included several papier-mâché Miranda heads, homemade figurines, stacks upon stacks of fan mails, and drawings of something called the Daddy Saddle. This post is going to be different than my other ones, so before I get into it, I just want to state for the record the following post details my personal experience while working on Haters Back Off, and more broadly, my opinions on working in less than ideal creative workplace environments over the years. While I cannot speak to specific allegations against Colleen Ballinger, I stand with every single one of the children and young adults who have bravely shared their experiences in the past few weeks. In the face of attacks from online gaslighters and bizarre, callous, ukulele soundtracked response videos, they deserve to be supported, heard, and believed. For more background on the allegations, and then she recommends Becky's TikTok, Adam's YouTube page, Christine's overview video, this article from NBC News, this one from HuffPost, and this one from Rolling Stone. Okay. Being the writer's assistant, showrunner's assistant, writer's PA on Haters Back Off, you heard that right. 3 job titles and still every month that I made rent was an absolute miracle. She's stating that she didn't get paid very much. It was my first real job in Hollywood, a fresh-faced, recent college grad. I had been warned that your first job in a writer's room can be grueling. It's customary to spend years paying your dues, working long hours fetching countless happy vegan salads and skinny vanilla lattes for the higher-ups, the usual fare, and I was prepared for that, excited even. What I wasn't prepared for, however, was the unique set of circumstances that I was walking into. Despite my legacy of being extremely online, I was not that familiar with Miranda Sings, the character at the center of the show. I remember the night before my first day on the job, I clicked on her YouTube channel and I watched the video after video in pure confusion. Isn't this supposed to be for kids? She was dressed like Bozo the Clown, but she kept making odd jokes about being, well, molested. And in one clip, I saw her on stage encouraging what appeared to be a small child to literally reach. Ew, that's gross. On stage? She did that on stage? Ew. Oh, that's gross. I texted my friends hoping one of them could explain her appeal, because clearly I was missing something. The show was going into pre-production at the peak of her fame, and this woman was huge. She had a New York Times best-selling book, Jerry Seinfeld's stamp, I guess it's probably of approval. I don't know how this is not really in order, but that's gross. That is gross. Colleen Ballinger reportedly had an Asian market redressed as a bodega for her Netflix series Haters Back Off and demanded that all the Asian shite be removed before filming. Oh yeah, those are those pops she kept having. This is a link to the full blog post. It's an excellent and horrifying read. Yikes. Oh, ugh. I guess that's pretty bad. Okay, so here is Adam, and Adam reminds me of someone. I don't know who it is, Adam. You look like somebody I know. Oh, cute doggies. Looks like he has a pug and some kind of a doodle, or a poodle, or a cockapoodle, or something. Okay. So I think the consensus is no one thinks that she should have made any kind of a ukulele apology that was merely not an apology at all. I have to watch it, and I will read that article. I just don't understand how she just had like little kids like doing this stuff for her. I mean, I don't know. Adam says her inviting us to sleepovers when we were all like 13 to 17. Colleenie's weenies. Sloan says, I don't tweet often, but Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda Singh's apology is disgusting. It's dismissive and exactly why we need to continue uplifting voices against large influencers or entertainers. The Adam McIntyre has provided more than enough evidence and has my support. She said, I'm not a groomer, I'm a loser. That's what she said. So is this the first video she was back on her site with, like, since this broke? And is her tour still going on? I wonder if she, because she was in the middle. Let me check her tour dates and see if she's still touring. I don't understand this. It's pretty gross. I mean, I did cringe at, now that I haven't watched Miranda Sing since it was ages ago. But yeah, there was some pretty cringe-worthy stuff in there now that I'm being reminded with seems like a preoccupation, especially if that was her doing that. There would definitely seem like that was the case there. Let's see. So Adam says something about, let's see here. Uh-oh. Got the life support going on now. For the Google Chrome. Has to restart. Okay, I don't know what the heck is going on here. But, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. That was Adam McIntyre there, okay. And then this was what? No, we don't want that. No, no, no. We don't want to do that. Okay. We want to go here. Right. Sorry guys, I have to get back where we were. Okay, so let's read what Adam says. Wait, Adam says that, hold on Adam. I'm getting to what you said. As much as Colleen discredited and made fun of me, and this is, I'm quoting Adam, okay? Quotes. As much as Colleen discredited and made fun of me, I'm glad her video did one thing. Show you all exactly the type of evil woman she is. That a lot of us have experienced over the past few years behind the scenes. The mask has slipped. Everyone meet the real Colleen Ballinger. Then Adam shared his own video, and he pulled out a ukulele to respond to Colleen's song. He said in the video that none of what he had shared were lies, and that Colleen had made his life a living hell for the past 3 years. Okay. And Adam, I will watch your video and come on, but I'm looking at the comments. Let me look at the comments here because there's quite a few comments. and it says, a 10-minute ukulele apology video for grooming kids is the most deranged thing I've heard in a while. It's almost funny. She made a video that victim blamed, and she held no responsibility for her actions. She is evil, and in that video you can see it in her eyes. If this is how she reacts to those heavy allegations, then I fully believe she's guilty of so much more than we probably know about. Someone said, I don't understand how she doesn't see that she probably killed whatever was left of her career with a dang song about her messaging and grooming minors, sending a hate mob after a teenager, and abusing her position as a full-grown ass adult. No mention of the animal abuse she's desperately trying to hide. Hideous beast of a woman. If she was a man, she would not be sitting there with a ukulele. Someone said she's a horrible person. Something is really wrong with her. Most of the OG YouTubers are messed up people. This was one of the worst apology videos I've ever seen. She kept denying everything happened and then confirming it and then going back and forth. You can't deny something there is evidence of. Somebody said she didn't even use the word sorry one single time in that video, so calling it an apology seemed just blatantly incorrect. A very interesting coincidence that it just so happens to be long enough to gain monetization to. By the way, the video has been re-uploaded. Hold on a minute. By another person on YouTube in case you want to see it and you don't want to give her the view. Well, there's other ways to do that too. Let's see. Someone said, I really don't think it's wise or fair for someone to label someone as evil. Obviously, the victim can choose whatever words they want because they are the ones hurting. But I think it would be the perfect opportunity to go into the psychology behind her actions. I think that she genuinely feels hurt and angry herself. And it's very important, very, very important to just discount someone as evil or horrible, and that's it. That doesn't solve anything. If she is a narcissist or has borderline personality or some other mental health issue that explains her behavior, I think it would be best for her to hear about that so she can get the therapy she needs. Well, there's a problem with that poster because Adam or whoever else is saying this is not qualified to diagnose someone over the internet. Okay, so they really can't say she has. They can say, allege that she might have this. It sounds like she might have that, but they can't make a diagnosis that she's going to get help for this because they can't do it. I think it would be a best. Okay. I hate discounting people as evil. It's lazy and doesn't help victims at all. Her ex is such an opportunist for chiming in, even though his intentions are supposedly good. I'm not taking his own intentions into consideration, just as we aren't taking hers into consideration either. If we label her as evil and horrible, then there's no possible way she can apologize or make amends. There's no way to hold an evil person accountable. That's a big problem. She got a lot of replies to that. Someone said her ex-husband is an opportunist because he showed solidarity with the victims after Colleen released a video invalidating their feelings. They're asking a question. Her husband is an opportunist because he showed solidarity with the victims after Colleen released a video invalidating their feelings. Then they said, you mean that man who divorced her for the same egotistical toxicity that the accusers are bringing up as somehow the bad guy for backing the accusers up? Mental illness is never an excuse to cause harm. Don't scold the victims for not considering that Colleen could be a victim herself. What do you think about having a dog put down, then making fun of it, or putting a cat in a bag and closing it and keeping it closed? Evil epping biatch. Her ex is chiming in. Oof, that was unexpected. People think that Taylor Swift has no self-respect. that make her? Okay. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Hang on. It's saying my stream status is not good. It might be because of the air quality. I don't know. It's saying my streaming status is not good and you may be having disruptions. You may be having buffering. So let's see. I'm assuming he doesn't approve, right? So let her do it again and again. Nope. Vote, vote, vote. My pastor says there's a non-apology apology. Like, I'm sorry if that hurt you. I'm sorry if that hurt you. That's a non-apology apology. Okay. Who's clipping all night? Clip, clip, clip. What are you clipping all? Stream is fine and locked in. Okay, thanks. Thanks. Are you watching me, watching you, watching you, watching me? No disruptions? Okay. Sorry, video. We're locked and loaded over here. Okay. Stream's locked and loaded. Let's see what else. What else could we see? Leaves of 3, let them be. Remember that? Leaves of 3, let them be. I used to have this book. I don't know where it is, if I still have it. It's better to be safe than sorry. I think that's Leaves of 3, let them be. That's poison ivy. And them also. I'm watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me. Watching you. Okay. I'm on live chat, Kevin. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. Did anybody see that ukulele? I wonder what books I was giving away. All right, let's look at something. Let's check something out. Okay, let's take a look at this. I'm a 48-year-old man, and my 19-year-old daughter has always been an independent thinker. I raised her to be an independent and think for herself, which I've always appreciated. However, we recently hit a bit of a snag. She got engaged and decided she doesn't want me to walk her down the aisle at her wedding. She argues that her mother and I don't own her, and therefore we have no right to give her away. I feel hurt by this because we've never treated her like an object or a piece of property. Rather, we tried our best to provide her with a wonderful life. Her stance seems extreme to me, and despite discussion, she's refusing to budge on the issue. I respect her choices, but I feel she's disregarding our feelings completely. As a response, I told her that if she feels this way, then I'm not going to be paying for the wedding. I don't want to come across as controlling or manipulative, but by her logic, if I don't own her, I also don't owe her a fully funded wedding. She can pay for her own wedding if she's insistent on the stance. I'm feeling quite conflicted. Am I the a-hole? And to clarify, they said, this isn't about making the wedding about me. Walking her down the aisle while all eyes are on her anyway, and then sitting down is hardly making the wedding about me. It's about her attitude. She has every opportunity in life so far, and to exclude us from this day is a spit in the face. It's rejection of everything we've done for her, sacrificed to her, given to her. It's selfish. 90% of wedding traditions and symbolisms have roots in things we don't acknowledge today. Should we stop them all? The rings, the flowers, the dress, the wedding party, the cake? The cake. Never. Don't stop the cake. We need the cake. The flower girls. A father walking his daughter down the aisle has been about respect, pride, love, and honoring the father-daughter relationship for far longer than it was about ownership. Independent thinking does not mean rude or selfish thinking. Being an independent thinker does not give someone the license to disregard or disrespect the thoughts, feelings, or perspectives of others. Independent thinking is about maintaining the ability to think critically and form one's own opinions while remaining respectful and considerate of others. It's a balance between asserting individuality and engaging in meaningful and respectful interactions with others. So, are they a-holes for saying we're not paying for the wedding if we're not walking you down the aisle? Are they or not? A-holes or not? Yen. No. She's a brat, Julie says. Selfish. You lead a sheltered YouTube live, Julie? I love how Julie just like that. She's a brat. Selfish. Julie says, you can't have it both ways. You want to be so independent. Pay for your own wedding. Selfish brat. Not the dad. He probably dreamed her whole life of that moment. You think she's a selfish brat too, right, Janae? Selfish brat. A father is a cherished position, which is why they feel they should pay the flowery, so to speak. Her way, her day, she pays. No, but I wouldn't care for it. No, but I would cave for the sake of peace, honestly. Really, Mary? Mary's a caver. Sorry, Mary. Everybody here is just like selfish brat. But I'm guessing for the most part. It's all guessing for the most part. Deidre says she should be happy he wants to walk her down the aisle. Deidre's saying selfish brat too. Selfish brat. Go pay for everything on your own. No father's dance either, right? Sinrisa said. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see, but I think by the way he added those edits, I think they say he's the a-hole. Let's just say. Well, somebody says not the a-hole. You heard her, she's independent. Independent people deal with their own bills. But then, oh yeah, they're saying exactly, you don't own her. Why are you paying for a wedding to give away a possession you don't own? Not the a-hole. And less financial stress for you. Oh, okay, they're saying not the a-hole. Hold on. Wow, if you were my parent, I would do everything I could to not come back home and be treated like this. Wow, see, some of the people said it. She has a career in STEM, roommates, and a cash reserve. How is she not going to be fine? How does she still have so much to learn at 22 years old? Wasn't that your whole job as a parent? Wow, see, there's something. Someone said, that's disgusting. You're betting on her failure. What kind of effed up family are you? Y'all should be helping her transition, not actively trying to gain from her failure. I hope she realizes how toxic y'all are. No contact with a lot of you. You should be ashamed of this, not bragging about it on Reddit. What? I don't know, guys. Well, the consensus here, you guys think she's a selfish brat. She's a selfish brat, and she should pay her own way. Okay, here's another dilemma. I took my 3 kids to the movies with my husband. When we arrived, my oldest, 15, said he wanted to watch a different movie than the rest of the family. I said, that's fine. And we'd meet him at the ice cream place across the street. His choice would start later and end later. We started to split up, and then he said, I forgot to give him money for a ticket. I asked him, why would I give him money for a ticket? He said he needs the money to buy his ticket. I said he could use his own money. He said that wasn't fair because I was going to buy a ticket for him before. I said I was going to buy tickets for the whole family for a family outing. If he's doing his own thing, he needs to pay for it. He said he didn't want to pay for it and would just watch the same movie as the rest of us. He was grumpy afterwards, and my husband said I was petty. I don't think I was petty. I think it's a life lesson. People are more than piggy banks. Do you think the woman was petty or not? I think she was petty. I think she was petty. I think if she was going to agree, he could watch the movie. She didn't seem to have any problem with him going. She didn't say, oh, please, come on, I want to sit together as a family in the movie theater. You can't talk anyway. They're going to have ice cream afterwards as a family. He doesn't want to watch a movie. Why should he watch a movie he doesn't want to? Maybe the other kids were much younger and he was just going to be bored to death in it. Why shouldn't he at least get to watch something he likes? Again, you're not going to sit there and talk in the movie. They're not missing like quality family time in there. You're supposed to be watching the movie. They're going for ice cream after. She should have either, if she allowed it, she should have paid for it. That's what I think. She was being freaking petty. You say mom is not the a-hole? Really? I say she should have paid. I say if she allowed him to go to the other movie, she should have paid. Hi, Super Chat Cat. Marianne, what are you saying? You would cave again and pay, right? I would pay. If I would say, go to the next movie, then I would pay for the movie. What do you want to have your kid in the movie all grumpy, all like that? Is that a good family time? It's not. Then you're going to go to the ice cream place. You're going to have a moody teenager. It's not going to be a pleasant experience for anyone. Why not just let him go to the movie, pay for that movie like you would have paid for it. Then when he gets to the ice cream place, he's going to be happy and he's going to tell you all about this movie that he got to see. And you'll have a nice conversation. Yeah, I think she's being petty, and I think she's wrong, and I think she ruined her whole family night out because of it. Because now her husband's pissed, and the kid's pissed, and the kid didn't watch a movie he liked to watch, so their whole ice cream time was probably ridiculous. They had a moody teenager in the car. It's just ridiculous. Is he a broker? What kind of broker? She's being ridiculous. I think she's being ridiculous too. Okay. Ma'am, we think you're the a-hole. Sorry. Mommy Roundings blog panel says you are the a-hole. Sorry. Okay, let me see what this is going on here. Hey, thank you, facilitator. I can't even say it anymore. Thank you, facilitator. That is very generous, very nice, and I love the cup of coffee there. You don't have the money back, but I like the cup of coffee better. Yeah, I'm being clipped right now. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Now, I'm getting married soon, and I want to have my little sister, who's 9, as my junior bridesmaid. She's in love with princesses and anything princessy. She even has a very beautiful white princess dress that she's always wanted to wear. She asked me if she can wear it for my wedding, and I said, why not? Go ahead. She looks so happy, and she's been very excited, especially because we let her buy high heels, and my parents allowed her to wear makeup for the wedding. When my fiancé found out, he was against it. No way! Okay, he argued that she shouldn't wear a white princess dress for our wedding and how it's inappropriate. Okay, this guy sounds like crazy right now. I'm just sorry. Like, why is he getting involved in the 9-year-old sister's thing? I told him that I don't have a problem with it. And that's so silly. That's so silly because in some weddings, like these big, big Italian weddings, the little girls dress as mini brides. Yeah, the flower girls are dressed as mini brides. They're in white and they're dressed as mini brides. They're children. They shouldn't be outshining the bride because unless you're why are you looking at the little girls when they're accents to the bride? You're not looking at them or the bride. They're not anywhere equal to the bride. That's pretty sick. This is like pretty gross. When my fiance found out, okay, I told him that I don't have a problem with it. I don't think the kid is going to outshine me and asked him if he's worried that she will outshine him. He called me ridiculous and said since my sister can wear that, then it's okay for his sisters to wear something like that. I told him that his sisters are 23 and 21. They're a bit too old for that, but sure, why not? She's a good sport. Sure, let your sisters go for it and wear their little white princess dresses. I could use a good laugh at my wedding. You're very good. You've got a good sense of humor, okay? I told him he's acting crazy, and he called me an a-hole. Okay, that's already, I don't know, guys, here. And he thinks since it's our wedding, this should be our decision. Okay, I think this guy is already a little too crazy, and the 9-year-old sister sounds like, I don't know, and he wants to put his 23 and 21-year-old sisters in princess dresses. That's crazy. So what do you think? Is she the a-hole? Sounds like it's his decision. Yeah, but is he the a-hole? Come on. Red flag, Julie W. says, run, lady, run. Run, Joey, run. Yeah. The facilitator reminds us there are still kind, giving people in the YouTube streets, on these YouTube streets. Yeah, absolutely. Facilitator is the man. Julie W. says, he sounds like an A. Don't marry him. He's too controlling, Marianne says. Marianne says, stop it. Get yourself out of that wedding. Lady, Marianne said, get out of that wedding. No, Elle says, he is the A. Pitbull says, cancel the freaking wedding. Right, Pitbull? Cancel it. Get out of there. Cancel it. Why did you cancel the wedding? Over the princess dress. Imagine if the girls were all dressed in Disney princess dresses. Well, Deidre, his sisters probably don't want to dress up in princess dresses. And honestly, where are his sisters going to get white princess dresses? She should have, and she did. She said, sure, let them. I think she has a great sense of humor. Right? I think she has a great sense of humor. And Risa says, of course he's the a-hole. It's the happiest day of your life. It should be joyful. He should be worried about the guys and what they're wearing. He's too controlling, Deidre says. Deidre, remember that house? You told me about that house. What was that town where they had that time capsule house? Remember that time capsule house? My husband helped me make my wedding veil. Nice. Nice. So, okay, the Mommy Rumblings blog panel thinks the guy's the a-hole. Some of them think you should think about the wedding. Sorry, poster. Okay. Okay, here's another wedding one, okay? Well, June's weddings, it's not June. We're still doing the birthday month. We're still doing it. It's July. Figure that I missed 2 months, 2 years prior, last year and the year before. We were unable, I think the year before too we missed, right? So 2 years, so we have to do it for at least 2 more months. Okay. I have 2 children, Emily, who's 30, and Hayes, who's 26. Oh gosh, I knew another lady with a boy named Hayes, and he would be probably about that same age, but she didn't have a daughter, Emily. I forget what her younger son's name was. His name was a different name too. Hayes. I always think of Helen Hayes when I see that, and then when I think of Helen Hayes, this is so crazy, I think of Joan Crawford. Why do I think of Joan Crawford? Because I think of the Mommy Dearest book, the original, the hardcover, and it had the pictures inside. And there's a picture where Joan Crawford has a baby carriage with Christina Crawford, and Helen Hayes has a baby carriage with her son, and they're meeting. So every time I think of Helen Hayes, I think of that. Now I see the name Hayes, I always think of Helen Hayes and go to that. Not that you even needed to know that. Okay, so I have 2 children, Emily and Hayes, with my ex-wife. She left me a few months after Hayes was born and ended up getting back together with her high school ex, Sam. Okay, let's see, when I read something like this, I have to go through this because I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out. He's the guy. He gets married. He has 2 kids. Okay. And then they've got a 4-year-old girl and a newborn boy, a few months old. And then his wife says, I'm leaving you. I got back with my old boyfriend, Sam, from high school. See you later, bye. And they got married 7 months later, he says. Okay. Emily has always adored Sam. I, however, hate the guy. For years, he would work on getting under my skin, saying I wasn't a good enough dad to my daughter because I wasn't enough, and she considered him her dad too. He'd tell me every single time she had called him Daddy Sam or Dad Sam. When I told him he was being childish, he told me in return that he knew it cut me up inside to have to share her affection as dad. He told me one day that he would be walking her down the aisle and maybe she'd even want him to do it alone and would not want me anywhere near them for that. Despite all this, Sam was never able to come between me and Emily, and we have always been very close. Sam never cared for Hayes as much. I think Hayes, being gay, has a large part to play in Sam not caring for him as much as he does Emily. There are times I had to restrain myself from exploding in front of the kids when Sam would taunt me. I knew he'd love a chance to get me out of my kids' lives. Last year, Sam was diagnosed with motor neuron disease. He's now in a wheelchair and has lost his mobility, and his speech has suffered greatly. Emily is getting married in a few months and wanted us both to bring her down the aisle. A week ago, she came to my house and told me that she wanted to pay a special tribute to Sam, and she wanted my help to do it. both finance and planning. I told her I would not help with that. She was upset. She said Hayes refused to help as well. She told me Sam means a lot to her, and she would have thought I would be glad that she had two amazing father figures. I told her Sam and I did not have a positive relationship, and there is no way I would ever spend my money or time doing something nice for that man. I told her he had treated me poorly over the years, and I accepted that she loved him, but he was not worthy of my money or that effort in my eyes. She asked me if I would do it for her. I told her I could not. She said, okay. Emily's fiance called me up after this and said, whatever petty issues between Sam and I, could I not do something for my daughter when she's going to lose one of her most special people? He said I was breaking Emily's heart because she doesn't want to be caught between us. That is clear. I'm enjoying watching Sam suffer as he is, and that's proven by my actions, and I'm not being a good dad to Emily. Am I the a-hole? Now, yes, you are, because a number of things. It's her day. You are causing her to have all of this anxiety. She asked you to do it for her. Suck it up and do it for her. That's what I think. What do you think? Hi, Adventures with Beth. What's about a stained dress? What about a stained dress? Yes, Al says. He should suck it up, right? Suck it up, mister. Okay? Be the bigger person. Forevermore, your daughter will throw that in your face. Forevermore, you ruined her day. You believe me. There's so many things that happen at weddings that get tossed up in people's faces all the time for the rest of their life. And there's so many things that are just crazy. Don't do it, mister. Don't do it. Do what your daughter wants. Let her have her day. You be the big person. She'll always remember you fondly for doing that thing for her. I understand his feelings, but I would cave for this too. Mary, you're a caver. But I agree. I would do it too. Yes, my husband walked down the aisle with my ex and two of the girls because it was the right thing to do. My ex died last year. Now my hubby is their only dad. Yeah. Just do it. Just suck it up and do it. You're a caver tonight. Yeah. Well, I feel like making a cake. Do you ever get the urge to do something crazy like that you should do during the day, like spray paint a bench or something, and you get the urge to do it at night? That happens to me all the time. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm the 32-year-old female. I've been struggling to keep up with the mess my husband, who's 30, has been making around the house. He's got PTSD and he suffers from anxiety and depression, which means he often creates mess and struggles to tidy it up. I try to be understanding, and I don't mind so much if it's just a little bit of clutter. It's the empty, crisp packets, sweetie wrappers, juice cans, they must live in a different country with this stuff already, I can tell you. Bottles and dirty plates, glasses, cups that I really can't stand. I'm going away for a few days on a course for work, So I tidied and cleaned up all the rooms in the house so I don't have loads to come back to. And since then, I've found various bits of rubbish and dirty clothing left by my husband when he's well aware that I've just cleaned up. The other day, he put a biscuit wrapper on the radiator where I would see it if I would say anything to him about it. Obviously, I did. And he laughed when I said I was annoyed and told me it was just a joke. I told him I didn't think it was funny. And I was having to use my weekend to tidy up his mess. Cut to now. He's finished a full box of tea cakes and left the empty box on the counter in the kitchen, roughly 1 meter away from the bin. In an effort to show him how annoying it is when people leave things lying around and to copy his joke from yesterday, I took the rubbish and put it atop of his gaming laptop. No crumbs, just a dry, empty box. He had a tantrum. He told me I'm being horrible and doing things to get a response out of him. He threw some stuff. Then he told me I've ruined our night. Also said I had to go further to put it on his laptop than just put it in the bin. So why didn't I just do that? And I asked him if it's so easy, why didn't he put it in the bin? Petty, perhaps, but he doesn't realize how frustrating it is. I also understand that having mental health issues can make it difficult to keep on top of things, but I feel like he uses it as an excuse sometimes. Okay. Is she the a-hole for taking the garbage bin and doing that? Yes or no? Hi, Super Chat Cat. He sounds like a slob kebab. T-shirt, a slob kebab? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't think she is either. I'm a little concerned that he was throwing stuff. Actually, Julie thinks she was being an a-hole. I don't know, Julie. Really? Sinrisa says, I don't fight if I can help it. She asked for that fight. Yeah, I guess. And I don't see how putting a wrapper on the radiator, like it's not the same kind of thing. Putting the rubbish bin on his laptop. It's not the same type of thing. The same type of thing would be, I don't know, putting her wrapper on top of his laptop. Not the garbage bin. It's not the same thing. She sounds like she is not feeling special, taken for granted, Julie says. Okay. All right, I've got to get a drink really quickly. You'll have to hold on for a second. She was just making a point, Adventures with Beth says. You people are being too harsh on her. Stop it. Sorry, Beth. I know you're not that upset about it. I know you're not. I'm going to put I'll be right there. I'll be right there. You'll have to talk amongst yourself for a minute. I'm sorry that you do. Because I need to get a drink. I am so hungry. That lady talking about tea cakes made me hungry. Hold on a minute. I've got to get my vitamins. I have to get a strawberry jaffa cake. I have to get some lemon water. Okay. What was the other thing I had to do? Oh. I have to put away the pizza. This pizza. Hang on. Be right there. I'll be right there. Now, I have to say, I don't think that Jaffa cakes are all the bomb. They're okay. They're okay. They could be improved. I like the chocolate digestives much better than Jaffa cakes. Just saying. I also hate that expression, just saying. I'm just saying, I think it's stupid. I think it's worse than yada 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 whatever. Why does she have to wait to take her vitamins? But then I watch her. But why does she have to do that? I can't stand it. But I don't watch her. I don't know why she can't have her vitamins and everything before, and she's got to make everybody wait. Well, that's because she doesn't take annoyingly long pauses when she talks. So she saves them up. Get her vitamins and things. It's okay. People are far too enthralled with my life. What was that? Oh my gosh, Sharon, that was nice. My M&Ms. Janae, they made me eat those seashell M&Ms. Now I have, Now I don't have a souvenir from the trip anymore. Where's the bees? Where's the bees? Where's the bees? Okay, we're all good now. And let's see. 155 people just sat here and watched me take my vitamins. That's okay. That's good. All right, let's see. So, hi, White Angel. What is a really good documentary? I love documentaries. What's a really good one? Yeah, facilitator, when you ask me about movies, a lot of the time we watch documentaries. We like documentaries. We're going to watch that other one about the candy. But I did think of a movie that we watched. I really want to watch Serial Mom. And Janae, if there was ever a remake, Janae could be in that. Janae can go from, we'll be walking, she'll be like, look at the flowers, look at the birds. Oh, look at that. It's such a beautiful... Who the freak left those cans on the side of the church? They should be in the recyclables. What kind of jerk does that? And she just goes like, and I said, oh my gosh, you would be perfect in that movie. A lot of you have not seen Serial Mom, so you don't even know what I'm talking about. You like those too? Good. Kathleen Turner is like, it's kind of like a Stepford Wives thing. And like she's out in the morning, hi Betty, hi Frank. And then she sees like the guy doesn't put his recyclables in the thing. And it really drives her crazy. Did I ever watch Audrey and Daisy? That's not about two Chinese girls that find out they're sisters? Is that the one? Is that about the two Chinese girls that find out they're sisters? If that's the one, I've watched it. But then she's like, the guy doesn't put his recyclables in the right bin. And I think that's the one she ends up like killing with a fire poker. But then she's like Rebecca De Mornay. Remember when in The Hand That Rocks the Cradle when she takes the plunger and she's in the bathroom like a lunatic? Right? And then she just walks out like, okay, good. All right. What was going on? Oh, nothing. Not that one. Well, tell me what it's about because it sounds very familiar. But the best part of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, well, not that, I mean, it's not that it's the best part, but it's just the part I remember her being like the most cunning was when Claire says, you'll never know who his first love was, and she's stirring the brownie batter, and she's like, I don't know. What was the girl's name? Whatever the girl's name was, I don't remember. Miranda? And then Claire's like, shite, is it that noticeable? Oh, well, yeah. That's just like how people play mind games, you know? BBC just released the investigation they did on the monkey torture rings. Oh, really? YouTube is the gateway for monkey. Oh, I'd like to see that because I saw like horrible things about the monkeys, how they're taken away. And there was this one lady, I think I did see a documentary. There was another one, right? It was called My Monkey Baby or something. Wasn't there? Because I think I saw that. That was The Hand That Rocks the Cradle Rules the World. Yeah, I like that movie. I really do. Because like, it's just something about how that couple, like, they reminded me of, if you ever watched that 30-something show. And they were like the 30-something couple in that house. And I don't know, because, like, they were the age, like, when I was having kids and stuff. And it was just, like, they were so cool and did all these cool things living out there. Because they were in the Pacific Northwest, right? Wasn't that where that took place? I don't know. And they just look like they lived in this old house, but then, like, I don't know, it just, they had that Martin house for the birds and stuff. The Martins return every year. And remember the guy that was doing the fence, he's like, do you want a fence to keep people in or keep people out? And she was like, that's a good question, Solomon. I think both or something. And then Rebecca De Mornay put the girl's underwear in the thing, so she's like, he doesn't know what happened. But then he ends up rescuing the baby. The War of the Roses was another crazy movie from back then. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy movie. That was a crazy movie. The reason I ask is because there's an element of cyberbullying. That's a big part of it. There's a song that went with it, nominated for an Oscar. And while the circumstances are different, let me look it up. What did you say it was? Daisy and somebody? Aubrey? My memory's going. I used to have the best memory. It's going. Have you heard they don't watch, but friends send them screenshots? Oh yeah, till they mess up. Until they doth protest too much. Okay, I'd like to watch that monkey documentary too. Maybe we could watch that documentary. What time is it? 3 o'clock? We could play the bird game. Oh my gosh. Where is that monkey documentary playing? And what about that other one? That's on Netflix? Daisy and what was it? I missed it. Somehow it sounds familiar to me. I don't know why I think I saw it. You just can't with that Miranda chick. Yeah, she's super, super annoying. Especially now. It's really annoying. I missed it. I still can't find your thing where you said it. Oh, there it is. Audrey and Daisy. Audrey and Daisy from 2016, a documentary. Okay, where's it playing? Oh, Daisy Coleman's mother. Oh, did you know Daisy Coleman's mother's died by suicide? Daisy Coleman. Wait a minute. It's saying Daisy Coleman's mother, but then it's saying Daisy Coleman. What? Daisy Coleman. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. They were both, the mother and her were both found dead by suicide at home. What? Okay, Daisy Coleman is subject of the 2016 Netflix documentary Audrey and Daisy. Tells the struggle of a SA survivor in her hometown of Maryville, Missouri. Coleman alleged that in 2012 she was ordered at a party by Matthew Barnett. Isn't it funny? We just talked about The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, and Barnett was their last name, Claire Barnett. That's crazy. And I just saw another Barnett recently. There was a Barnett on something, and it was another crime thing. It was just yesterday or something. The grandson of a prominent local politician, and the assault was recorded by someone else on their phone. So this is a true story, is it? She also alleged that she faced harassment in her town after coming forward about the alleged assault. Barnett was arrested and charged with felony sexual assault, which was later dropped. He was sentenced to 4 months in jail, which was commuted to 2 years probation and $1,800 restitution fine. Let's see. In the hours before her death, Melinda took to Facebook to post about Daisy's passing. There aren't enough I love yous, I could have said, when I was holding your cold, broken, dead body. I held you like a baby anyway, my baby, the baby I held when you first came into the world. It has always been my greatest honor and joy to be your mother and best friend, Mama Bear. Melinda survived by 2 children, her sons Logan and Charlie. So she left her sons Logan and Charlie, and I don't know. Melinda Coleman dies at 58. So I guess it's on Netflix, but I don't know if it's still playing right now. And what is the monkey documentary? Where is that from? The new monkey? Let me look it up. New monkey. I used to watch some monkey people on here. There was a lady before I was ever on like YouTube all the time. When I was mostly a blogger, I was seeing a lady. And they had just went and adopted a monkey, and I don't even know if she's still on. I wish I could go back like years and years in my YouTube and see what I was watching, because I just thought of another one I wanted to watch that I watched ages ago, but it had nothing to do with monkeys. But it was, she had, and then there was a documentary, My Monkey Baby, because I had people watch it. It was horrible. New monkey documentary. The Tale of Two Monkeys? No. Chimp Empire? No. What is it called? You said it's by the BBC? BBC. The Monkey Haters? It must be June 20th, my mother's birthday. The BBC exposes the ring behind... Okay, so it says... it's going to be sad. Poor little monkey. Is that a monkey baby and a mother? They've uncovered a global monkey torture ring stretching from Indonesia to the United States. As a result of a year-long investigation, BBC Eye found hundreds of customers in the US, the UK, and other countries paying people in Indonesia. Oh no, this is not the kind of... This is horrible. This is not about pets. It's not about the pet trade. They're paying people in Indonesia to torture and kill baby long-tail macaques, is it macaques on film. The torture ring began life on YouTube before moving to private groups or the encrypted messaging. I'm telling you, people are disgusting. What? I can't watch this. In The Monkey Haters, the BBC hunts down and confronts the perpetrators and sets out to find Minnie, a baby monkey at the heart of the torture ring. Police are now pursuing the buyers, and several arrests have already been made. With exclusive access to law enforcement in the UK, US, and Indonesia, the investigation asks vital questions about why social media platforms such as YouTube and Telegram continue to carry illegal content of animal abuse. Why would they have that on there? The Monkey Haters from the BBC World Service is available for viewing. Oh, that's horrible. I thought you meant it was about the pet trade. Because that's what My Monkey Baby, I think, is about. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. That's like, ugh. Caca. That's horrible. What? Oh. I don't, It's really good. They don't show anything graphic. But White Angel, it's like you imagine it. I don't want, I don't know. I don't need that. I just can't. I can't do it. Can't do it. Animals, kids, I can't do it. Oh, I know what to use. I'm going to use my super absorbent coaster, which is the world's most absorbent coaster, which will be perfect for my sweating seltzer glass. So many advocates for animals out there, and they did that to monkeys legally. What do you mean they did it legally? What do you mean they did it legally, Video Reel? That's horrible. Why would anybody pay for that? My most absorbent coaster. And I still have to open your stuff, but I needed Chris around. Some people cannot do this. I really pushed info on crush videos. What are crush videos? Senrisa, what are you talking about? This sounds like crush videos. Oh, stop it, Senrisa! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You really pushed info? Oh my gosh. Senrisa, I'm not supposed to drink water while streaming. Senrisa, are you kidding? That is disgusting. And it's on YouTube? They show it on YouTube? Oh, let me tell you what we found the other day. And tell me what you would do. I want to know what you would do, okay? We were in a Zoom, a few of us. I think it was like Janae, me, Elle, Linda, and Chris Ree. I think it was just us. We were just looking around, and I was showing them those stocking videos, restocking videos with the plastic containers and stuff. And we were going through those YouTube shorts. And guys, we literally get to a YouTube short. Listen to this. I need to know what everybody would do. I'm going to clip you. You really have to tell me what you would do. We get to a clip, and in the clip, there is a girl that looks 12 to 14 years old. Okay? She is a girl. Absolutely a girl, and not a mature one at that. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely like a 12-year-old. She is dressed in underwear and like a sports bra, but she has nothing to put a sports bra on. You know what I'm saying? She's a child. She is on there doing like a dance, and I'm like, wait, this can't be, right? And we're all like, what the heck is going on? And then I'm like, well, let's see how old her account is. Now, her account seemed to be new because all the videos seemed to be coming up, but she had another video with 2 other girls. Now, these other girls seem to have had a bikini on. And they were dancing, and then the girl was doing like weird things, okay? She was, and we're like, what the heck is going on? And then I think it was Elle said, this could be like grooming. What is this right here? Like, this is gross. Someone's going to see this. So what would you have done with this? Would you have reported it and said that this is, a child, and this is, because you have space to elaborate. Would you have reported that? And I mean, it was multiple videos of this very young girl, and we never checked, guys, to check if that got taken down, doing these dances in these really, really, in a pair of underwear and like a sports bra. But she was a young girl, okay? Very young girl. She wasn't like for her OnlyFans or something, and she was like that lady we saw tonight. But what would you have done? Would you have reported this? I want to know, because I'll tell you what we did as a group of mothers, but would you have reported that? I would report it. Report definitely. You might as well. We did. We reported it, and when reported, and then she'd never have internet. We reported it. Were you there, Debbie? Hi, Deborah. We reported it to YouTube. We flagged it. We reported quite a few of them because it was a young girl. I'm telling you, this was a young girl. And she might have even been younger. She could have been like 11 years old. And you're just thinking like some creepo is like watching this crap. So I don't understand how YouTube allows some of that. I don't understand where her parents were. She was either underage or pretending to be underage. You never know when you're dealing with trafficking. Yeah, but she was literally nothing on top. You know what I'm saying? She was a child. It was really troubling. You'll never forget. Oh, yeah, I heard about that, Michael. Sandy Hook, right? My friend knows someone there personally, another dad from Sandy Hook. Very sorry. I mean, that's horrendous. How did you find us, Michael? You have two let me see. Just looking at your picture. Is that the youngest that you have there in the picture? Cannot physically keep up with these disgusting people, so we need to report. Yeah, we did report. We did report. But I didn't check again. Hi, Alicia Gillis, how are you? I didn't get to check again to see. It was they were in these shorts, and it was, I mean, not shorts. You know what I mean? Video shorts. It was just. It was gross. It was gross in the way, not like she was gross. You know what I'm saying? She was doing something she shouldn't be doing. because there's so many creepos out here and you shouldn't be like, why is she doing that? But where are her parents, and do they even know anything like this? Probably not. And it was, and it's going to, it could get her killed. That's really pleased to have it. Yeah, Deborah, I guess, but we had no idea where she even lives or anything. I don't know. Just reporting is something. It was unsettling. I get it. Yeah, it really was. It's like, YouTube. I don't know. Like, sometimes they'll flag something that is like nothing, but then sometimes like, wouldn't you be like, well, whoa, wait a minute. I don't know. I mean, I guess there's just so many videos. It's so hard, and I don't know if shorts are that much harder, but kind of weird. I want to check something else real fast. I want to check something else really fast. Hey, Sharon. This I have to show Sharon. Sharon, there's a house that's in Sharon Springs, New York. I want to show it to Sharon. And it has, we haven't played the real estate game in a while, so people that are new, I'm going to show you this house, and then I'm going to tell you about it, and then you try to guess the price of it, okay? It's a short walk from the resurgent village of Sharon Springs on a ridge overlooking the Mohawk Valley. The Stonehouse Estate is a one-of-a-kind Victorian Italianate limestone mansion. Situated on 12 acres, the home features an elegant entry hallway with a grand staircase. It has 14-foot ceilings. It has deep moldings and baseboards, hardwood floors to ceiling windows, 8 marble fireplaces. There are 7 large bedrooms and an optional 4 more in the servants' wing. Formal dining room, large country kitchen with laundry room and a butler's pantry, spacious living room with plaster ceilings, rose and archway, family room office with solarium. Attic is the size of a New York City loft apartment. Panoramic views of the Adirondacks and the Mohawk Valley stretching 100 miles. Elegant living with privacy in a quaint upstate village. Additional adjoining acreage available. The former Sharon Springs Golf Club. A contiguous 73 acres of land with 2,000 square foot clubhouse. Wow, you can actually buy that whole golf course. The stone house and adjoining acreage are located within qualified opportunity zones, family home or exclusive small inn. Buyers with proof of funds are pre-approved. Okay, let's take a look at this. Quite impressive, right? Sharon? Could live in Sharon Springs. Look, Sharon, the porch that you like. Wow, this is Look at those moldings over those windows, like in that gold. And the shutters. Look at that. That is quite impressive. The piano, Sharon? Slip covers, you know, but you're not taking the furniture. Gladiolas. I'd want to lighten this room up. The dark is too much. It's a very dark room. You have to lighten it up. Oh, look at that country kitchen. Look at the floor. That's set back in time on that kitchen. Look at that sink. I would like a little skirt on that. And at least you could put your cleaners and things under there. Oh, look at the Daffy Duck cookie jar. Look at that stove they use as a bar, little doorstop. Look at these. This is a very molded, very nicely done. That's a nice sunny walkout bay nook. I like purple. It reminds me. Oh gosh, they painted something that same purple. Up top. See this, like when I look at this like this, it's so funny. I can look at this stuff in somebody else's house, but if it's my own, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's got to be painted. I can't take that like distressed look like that. It drives me crazy. But when I look at it in somebody else's house, like this, I'm just like, oh my gosh, we got to do something to that floor. Come on, this is disgusting. And like the stairs like that would drive me insane. Oh look, Sharon, quilts. Oh look, they have bears, lots of bears here in this room. There's Vogue. You guys mentioned Vogue tonight. Strike a pose. Right? Is that another clawfoot tub? That tub is a little baby tub, isn't it? That's for babies. Be careful sitting in that chair. Oh, look at that's a cute quilt, Sharon. Look at that one. I like that. That's nice. Okay, how much do you think that is? How much is that house? That mansion. They said that limestone mansion. How much do you think it is? It's on just about 12 acres. It overlooks the Adirondacks. How much do you think that is? Let me see. We got to do our word puzzle. We can't forget our word puzzle. But how much do you think that is? Just going to do a couple of houses because they got some really nice ones. Maybe royalty owns that price. Okay. Okay, White Angel says 3.5, High 61 says 1 million, Debbie D says 4.7 million, Jeanette says haunted house? No. That's a good name, facilitator. That's perfect. Okay, 1.5 million. How about 700,000? That's quite a buy, 700,000, isn't it? I think that's quite a buy. I wish someone would buy one of these things. Okay. Let's look. Where's my thingy thing? Okay. Okay, let's take a look. This is crazy. Let me make sure this is right. Okay, we're going to take a look at this, all right? This is called Haynes House. It's an imaginative artist retreat. Senrisa, you'll probably love this. From the city, set on over 46 picturesque acres in a region known for its abundance of broad rivers, rolling meadows, and far-reaching mountain views. Originally built as a modest hunting cabin in the 1940s, the current owner, a Danish-born, multidisciplinary artist, has spent the past 40 years creating organically an exceptional, unique home with a sprawling layout and numerous cozy moments. Every corner and detail has a story, from the countless handcrafted fireplaces to the antique doors, the multi-level decks, and the artistic and wild tree house. The 3-bedroom, 4-bath main house, sided with very resilient and locally sourced hemlock wood, has 3 wood-burning fireplaces and 7 antique and fully functioning wood stoves. The primary suite is magical, complete with a dressing room, a bath with an antique copper bathtub, and a stone fireplace, all perched above a year-round stream meandering through the rocks and underneath it. The house seamlessly flows between the outdoors and the indoors, with balconies, porches, and gazebos tucked cleverly off many of the rooms. There is an expansive, light-filled studio at the top level and another artist's workshop off the living room. A wellness space, currently used as a yoga studio, has vaulted ceilings and copious natural light, and is accompanied by a Scandinavian sauna. The kitchen and family room are intimately connected with a fireplace and a cooking wood stove anchoring them both. A finished barn with another wood stove and a sleeping loft gives us a perfect guest house or a writer's cabin with forever views of the mountains and the Skalhari River. Amidst meandering pathways, wildflower meadows, and the surrounding woods are 2 beautiful ponds, one of which is just short of 20 feet deep and perfect for swimming. The house, a love letter to the birds, bees, and butterflies, sits far from the road amidst breathtaking, far-reaching natural landscapes. Near Haynes House, you will find endless outdoor activities such as the Hunter and Wyndham ski resorts, the Wyndham Path for long walks with epic valley views, and several spots for wild swimming. Lunch and morning coffee at the nearby Fellow Mountain Cafe can't be missed, and Catskill outposts like Scribner's Hotel, Lillian, Eastwind, and Wilder are the ideal spots for drinks, dinner, and any overflow of guests. Private but far from isolated, the property is just 15 minutes from the Wyndham Village, 20 minutes from Hunter and Tannersville, 40 minutes to Woodstock, and 2 hours and 15 minutes to New York City. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, there's Marilyn Monroe up there. a big window seat. Another quilt sharing. With that painting. Very different kind of a house, right? That must be the artist studio. Look at those pillows and the outdoor hammock. And there's that old dump truck. And this must be the barn, the guest house, or the writer's lounge. That bed looks a little to be desired. I don't even think it has a mattress on it. It looks like it's a plank. It looks kind of scary. That bed looks a little bit musty. And this, I don't know. Okay, what do you think that place would set you back? Remember, it's on, what do they say, 46 acres? 46 acres. Cluttered. Hi, Bergstrong. Yeah, it's cluttered. Hi, a murder of crows. How are you? Too messy, Elle says. Yeah, but they'll have to get that stuff out of there for you. But it is a special kind of a buy. 500K, Elle says. 7.5 million, says White Angel. 2 million, says Marianne. 600K, says a murder of crows. 10 million, says Senrisa. 2.5 million, says Julie. 950,000, says Carolyn. $20, says Debbie D. Okay, now. I thought I want to look at this. This is, do you know Maud Adams? This is Maud Adams. Take a ride in the scenic mountains near Tannersville. Okay? This is the golden age of the Catskills, what I'm going to show you. Golden age. This is where I live. All right, let me show you now. So all you stalkers, get in line. All right, let me pull this over. All you stalkers. Come on. Let's go. Okay. So let me tell you about this real quick. Take a scenic ride in the mountains near Tannersville, New York, and you will have the opportunity to wander down a magical drive that will transport you, it's a teleport, back in time to the golden age of the Catskills and to Chatham Hill, once the home of the famous actress Maud Adams, and you can hear echoes of a time gone by from every corner of the estate's 31 acres, which are comprised of majestic mountain views, an extensive trail system that passes by a spring-fed pond and lovely sparkling streams. The estate's acreage offers an abundance of natural beauty and privacy for your exclusive enjoyment, but meander among the trees and you'll also connect to the mountaintop Arbor, 156 acres of protected land, and Hunter Foundation, 136 acres, which are both adjacent to this property, as is the well-known Artists and Writers Retreat, the Onteora Club, where Maude Adams once mounted theatricals with friends. The warmth and charm that envelopes you when you walk through the front door of the Cadam Hill follows you throughout the home. Enter this stunning great room and take in the original woodwork beams. Now, Maude Adams. Let's just look at Maude Adams, because let's see when she lived and died. Trying to get a little history of Maude Adams. Maude Adams was born, let me see here, is a Swedish actress and model. Is this the Maude Adams we're talking about, or are we talking about this Maude Adams? Which Maude Adams? No, we're talking about Maude Adams, the American actress. And Maude Adams, hold on a second. She died in 1953 in Tannersville, New York. American actress, best known for her portrayals of Sir James Barrie's heroines. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Come on. So it's like a spiral. Looks like a. This reminds me. Every time I look at this, I think about my life when we went to the Skytop Lodge. It was so beautiful, and it just brings me back there. I almost cry when I think about that place and everything. That. I don't want to interrupt. I'm just letting you know you're being clipped right now. Thank you, the facilitator. That is more than generous. I really appreciate that more than you know. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. And I appreciate your friendship and kindness. Like I said, more than you know. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go take a look at Maude's place here. It has beautiful floors. The floors are very nice. It's less cluttered. Maybe you like this one. It looks more like, you know what it look. It reminds me a lot of the Skytop Lodge. It's got a vibe of the Skytop Lodge. It's beautiful. It really looks like. Does look like more like a lobby in like one of those older resorts. They used to have tea time in the afternoon. Okay. See, and has like the billiard tables. Wonder if they were using it. Oh, look, it's ready. It looks like it has a C. That's the, like, almost looks like the horse show C too, like for Coach or Carolyn. Look at the old-fashioned phone right there. But it actually has push buttons, right? So it's a faker. And then the bar. You could do some skits over here. Look at all the red glass there. But see how like these big window seats? That's how like in Skytop Lodge, and like that's like for a resort, isn't it? You like it? The Catskills are beautiful. Yeah, it's reminding me of like a resort, right? Because of like the way it is there. It doesn't look like a And then look at it says glass, handle carefully, Miss Maude Adams, Cadam Hill. Then it says paid, Tannersville. It's a cute little bunk right there. Oh, look at all the little bears. Look at Paddington. Oh, there's a Singer sewing machine there and a Victrola. Look at that, Sharon. And look. There's the kitchen. There's that an aquarium on the counter. I'm not digging that. I wouldn't want an aquarium on my counter like that. Not in the kitchen. First of all, I don't even think it's good for the fish. So much reminds me of the downstairs. I could show you my pictures at Skytop Lodge. The gift shops are over here, but they have the tables and they have like an ice cream. It reminds me so much. I'm getting very nostalgic. Okay. Oh, look, the movie screening room. Look at that. The red room. What does it say over there? Theater or something? Those are my mountains. Okay, how much do you think this retreat, this Maud Adams, the Stanley Hotel, that's the Stanley Hotel, that's the Dirty Dancing one, isn't it? Okay, so how much for this? It's built in 1903. You can go back to the golden age of the Catskills. Golden age. Sold to you. You want it? Okay, so L says 3 million. Sunrisa says, I think you mean 4.5 million, Sunrisa, maybe? Debbie D says 1.2 million. Murder of Crow says 800,000. Tierney Loberg, welcome. Welcome for playing. Thank you for playing the real estate game with us, Tierney. It's good to have you here. Okay. Julie, you're just not sure. You didn't say anything, Julie. You're not going to even take a guess. Okay. Elle loves this. Okay. So it's 3,850,000. Hi, White Angel. You said 3.2 million. And Video Reel says Elle loves this. It would be the perfect place for your son, Tierney. Oh, the one from the Shining movie. Okay, got you. I hear you. I hear you, Jeanette. It's okay. All right, let's look at one more, and then we got to do our word game. And I don't know. They've got a lot of new ones, and I'm like, but you know, it's like we don't have to do everything in a day. But there was this one that I wanted to look at. This one right here. I know this one. I feel like I know this house right here. But I don't want to take a look at that one. I want to take a look at something. There was something. I don't know. I just want to take a look at this one. I don't know what about it. Let me just see. I don't know. I think I'm going to take a look at it. No, I don't want to take a look at that one. Okay. Let's see. Did that one, Sharon. Okay, you want to go to Georgia for something. This is really nice. This is another mansion. This is a Southern Charm mansion. Okay, we're gonna switch gears for a minute. We're gonna go to Georgia for our last house for tonight before we do the word game. And this is a really, let's see what this is. Oh, you're down that area, right, Senrisa? Okay. Well, let me pull this up. Come on, go over there now. Go now. Go on. Go on. Okay. All right. This here is a southern mansion. It's on 24.82 acres, almost 25 acres, okay? This is a historic mansion. It was built for Governor Eugene Talmadge in 1935, known as the Sugar Creek Plantation and or the Talmadge House. Has been beautifully restored and updated for today's amenities. The azaleas are blooming over this sprawling estate. It's simply breathtaking, and the main house beams in pure southern luxury. This estate of 24.82 acres has an in-ground pool, pool house and guest house, other buildings, and a stocked pond with peninsula where there have been many weddings when it was known as Sugar Creek Wedding Venue. This majestic estate sits just off of Golden Isles Highway that leads to the Georgia coast, St. Simmons Island, and Jekyll Island. The property is perfect for a wedding venue, as it was before the present owners called the Sugar Creek Wedding Venue. So let's take a look. Okay. Wow. Wow, that wallpaper is, wow. That wallpaper is a little, I could see the decorative legume space. I really want to put this in the powder room downstairs. Well, I think that's probably a little bit of a big print for that space. Maybe go, no, I really like it. All right. Sure, I think it's a little bit overpowering for that. No, put it in. Wow, that is just, wow. That's crazy. That's a little fireplace, I think, right there. Okay, this bathroom is done better. It's a nice pool. A little beach area here. Well, they have a little Christmas tree up with sugar plums. Sugar plums danced in their heads. Oh, look at the little tea set. That's nice with the lights. And the pool. Okay, how much do you think that? How much is that? Okay, let's see. Let us see. Where's our friends? Hi, friends. 2 million, L says. $1.5 Debbie D. Sharon? Sharon? What do you mean Sharon? Where's Sharon? Oh, you're in this other Zoom? Oh, I can't hear you guys. Sharon says 2.2. Julie says 900. Sinrisa says 1.3. 1,000,003. I don't care. Sold. Beth says. You like it, Beth? Beth likes it? Trying to think of what song. What song are you trying to think of? It's a Beatles song, but what song? For what? Not feeling it. You're not feeling this? Not feeling this house? Sorry. Hi to the other Zoom. We get it. Oh, yeah. They're in the other Zoom. Because I come on here by my lonesome. All right. So we're going to play the word game. You love it, Beth? Beth loves it. Where is this? It looks like my daughter's venue, Senrisa said. You have been paying attention. No, I'm joking, Senrisa. I'll tell you again. It is. This is on East Golden Isles Highway, McRae, Helena, Georgia. And it was known as the Sugar Creek Wedding Venue. Is that where you went? The Sugar Creek Wedding Venue? There's another Zoom. Well, let me explain. Okay, everybody's getting freaked about the other Zoom. They don't love us. No, there's not another Zoom. Listen. When they're all in here, okay, we have a 24/7 Zoom. Clip it. 24/7. It runs 24/7 around the clock monitoring on the Zoom now. The Zoom people live in the house 24/7. At any time, I can go into the Zoom and out of the Zoom. Okay? If I want the people in Zoom to watch me sleep, they will watch me sleep. If I want them to watch me, garden, they will watch me garden. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to get emotional about this. So, when everybody's yakking and playing, it's not nice for me to just say, okay, I'm going to kick all you guys to the curb. Okay? And then I could be on for 3-4 hours, and then they're used to talking to people. So what I've been doing is I come on in my own Zoom and I leave the other Zoom. I know Jeanette, and Jeanette came into the Zoom the other night. I tell you, I went to bed, Jeanette was talking. I got up, Jeanette was talking. I came back later, Jeanette was talking. Jeanette. Love you, Jeanette. I'm not going to get sentimental. So they have their own Zoom. So I let them, they're in their own Zoom and they're here watching. Then we'll cut off their Zoom and make the new Zoom, and then there will be only one Zoom. Hi, little lady. So is this the venue, Sinrisa? We're going to do the word game now, okay? I know it was daytime for you, Jeanette. It was nice. I liked hearing your voice. It was very comforting. You notice how you're welcome to come in the Zoom anytime, Sinrisa. Okay, let me get the word game because we have to do the word game and we have to do the spin, and you know I'm going to get tired because it's getting late. I know, Jeanette. I know. It was wonderful. You kept Deborah up all night, but she was happy. Okay. Come on. Well, let me get this. Let me try to get this down. Get down. We don't need all this. It's going to eat up our memories. Our memories. That will eat up our memory. Okay. I don't want to accidentally close them out of the Zoom. Elle, that was the price. Didn't I put the price? Oh, I'm sorry. I have the price ready to go. I thought I did. I'm sorry. I'll put it up. It's right there. It's ready to go. It's loaded in. Hold on. I'm sorry. There you go. Sorry, guys. 1.5 million. Who wants it? Now I don't know what I did with my word game. You made me shut it down. You got me so scared. My little baby tiara. It's my house tiara. It's not a little baby tiara. It's my house tiara. It's the one I wear when I sleep. You can't wear a big, huge tiara when you sleep, silly. Okay. You said 1.7. I'm not teasing you. It's 1.5. Okay. Please, 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 please. Oh, I get a spatula. And I don't ever use them. They're a waste for me. Thanks, Al. Okay, we're going to do the daily puzzle. I do sleep. Okay. Oh, this looks like a really, really super easy one. Okay, so we're going to try to do this to get this star. Okay, we missed it. So let's try it again. We know we have add and add. Let's see. Add, let's see. Oh, just missed it. Okay, let's see. What would that be? Add is up on top, and that should be the one we picked. Okay, now we're up here, and I think we are adding. This is so easy. Why is this so easy today? I just want to know why this is so easy today. Oh, chin. Okay, and then why, I just want to know why this is so easy today. Why was that so easy? That I want to know why that was so easy. Even my dog is upset about it being so easy. Prize. Prize. RIPE. What does that mean? I collected that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And wait till the Pied Piper comes looking for you. Okay. ZIPPER. Okay. Oh, I did that already. Okay. Yay! I did that. I did them both by myself. Look at that. You did them both by yourself? Yes, that's not fair to everybody else. Yes, it is. They can play along. They can open up their own thing and play along. Oh no, it's making me wait. Even though it's saying the stream is healthy. It's making me wait. You're very good, Beth. Are you playing this? Why is it making me wait? It's like Heinz ketchup. Remember that? It's not fair, Sinrisa. Life isn't fair, Christina. I'm bigger and stronger than you, and I will always beat you. And I'm not going to play with you any more. Sorry. That's not fair. Nobody, ha 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 ha, nobody ever said life was fair. Now, darling. My daughter and I used to act that out all the time in the life. I'll race you again. Come on, I'll give you a head start. Oh my gosh, this is crazy, right? Sharon has done something to our word game. I'm going to just have to shut her down and open her back up. And why were cars always girls? Did you always hear that the cars were females? Right? But now, what if your car identifies as a male now? Right? Maybe your car isn't a female. Cars. Listen to her purr. She's great. So stupid, right? Who decided that? Who decided that? Henry Ford? They're all going to be females going out of this plant. I lost the word game again. They don't look, I mean, I don't know. Come on. It's not letting me pull it over. Okay. Stop my stomach hurts from laughing and my daughter too. No more wire hangers ever. Your stomach hurts for laughing? You and your daughter did that too? Did you and your daughter really act that out too, Sinrisa? Load the effing puzzle. I'm trying. Now we have to all listen to that deep growl. Yeah. Men named him women, yeah. I don't know. Lily. Likey. Tommy Likey. Richard, Tommy Likey. No, they're not going to let me do that. That would be too bad. You must be ill if you think that was going to work. Okay. What about Kelly? Kelly Green. Oh, that's an extra word. Okay. What about Ike? L. That's an extra word, is L. Lie. Lie. Kill. X. Yell. Did ill. L is an extra word. All right, let's see. Will. Let's see. K-I-L. Key. Okay. And Eli. Kyle. We got that as an extra word. Then what about Lyle? Lyle the alligator, crocodile. Lyle, crocodile. Lily? That? Is that what you said? There's not two, no, wait a minute. There's not, no, that's too many L's. But likely, is it? Who said likely? Yes, thank you. Likely is good. ILK, you say? Ilk? Ilk. Oh gosh, I feel like ill. I feel ill. My vitamins are hitting. Hold on a minute. I've got to get something. Do I have to eat that? Otherwise I'm going to be on it very soon. And are they still in the other Zoom? Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. I have to open up the new Zooms. Thank you, Sandrusa. Video reel, I'm watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me. Remember that. Senrisa, they're in the Zoom, but they're watching us here. That's the prerequisite. They can't be watching anything else. They must be watching me at all times. Who's in the other Zoom? L, I think. Who's L? Tell Senrisa who's in the other Zoom, please. Please. Wayne. Wake. Okay, awake. Awaken. It's an awakening. But then we can also do well, the other. Oh, we did. I did that already. Okay. Oh, I do. You are. Famous, I'll make you famous. Yeah. Well, we'll make you famous. Okay, so what is now? I did Wayne. What do we have? We did Ween. I Murder of Crows. They were all watching from Zoom. It's in the prerequisite. They must watch. There's a quiz on everything later to make sure they all watched. And really, what would they ever want to watch other than this? Okay, so what do we do now? We need something. I'm having a blank moment because Anu. Okay, Anu. That sounds like Anish, the guy that used to be in love with me. Oh, Anu. Very good, Beth. Very good. Very good. And what's the last one? We did weekend, didn't we? You can't do weekend because there's not another E. We're solving a lot of puzzles. We're solving a lot of puzzles. We're putting the pieces together. I'm watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me, watching you. And everything that you do. That's a Beatles song. Should have known better than, yeah. Yeah. Waken. Didn't we do what? Waken. No, we can't do waken. No, wait, waken. We can do waken. Waken. What are you doing waking me up? I'll do one more. Anish was innocent. Yeah. Anish. Out. Oh, look. Count. And then we have county. What county are you in? Okay, and then we have all right, let's see now. Cut out we did toy, nut, coy, not, cot, con. We know, let's say out, ton, toy, you, and yawn, Over yonder. Over yonder. Yeah, don't even think of it. Facilitator. Yeah. You'd have to get a mad dog with a bone. Okay. Out. I did out, didn't I? Oh, UT out. It's already there. Tofu? No, there's no tofu. All right, let's see. Come on, you guys. Ton? T-U-N? Okay. Thank you, Adventures with Beth. Yeah, I know, Senrisa. Don't you get bad. Okay, come on now, guys. One more. Unto. Unto you. Exactly. Thank you. Who said that? Adventures with Beth. Are you cheating? Okay. We made it through that one without any big deal. One more. Burn. Churn. Bun. You better run. Okay. Brr. I was just being silly. Chub. Oh, that's an extra word. Okay. Brunch. Hunch. No, we can't do that. Okay, curb, you say? There we go. All right, did almost won. I wasn't cheating at all. I was not. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater. I can't. What is this special level? Let's just see. Okay, what do we do now? We're just going to keep doing stuff? What are we doing? We're just playing a special level. Bin. Chin. Your chinny chin chin. Churn. Did we have that already? So I don't even know what we have anymore. Hold on a minute. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't play these kind of things when I can't think, because I'm tired. Okay. Are we on a timer? Oh, how about birch? Birch. Got it, birch. Got a lot of money for that. Okay. Curb we already did, right? Yes. Chin. Crib. Crib. It's my crib. Okay, good. And then we've got curb. And nub. Okay. Rub. Rin. Tin. I thought we did rin. Rib. Did we do that? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Got some more money for that. And curb. Oh, about inch. Hold on a minute. Inch, okay. And then we've got, HI, inch. And NICU, but that's not a word, you can't do it like that, it's not a NICU, right? NICU. Okay, let's see, R, I, I can't do that. Come on, help me, ruin. Okay. All right, so let's see, we got, okay. Burn, I did burn. I have burned. Didn't I have burn? I have burn here. Yeah, burn's there. Urchin. That's good. Urchin. Who said that? Urchin. Very good. That one of my extra words though. Okay. Thank you, Beth. Come on, we need something. Sea urchin. Okay, come on, let's. I'm getting tired. We need to do something. Chubbin. Come on. Crub. Oh. Come on. Can't be R, it's gotta be U. We did rich. Extra's good too. Yeah, extra's good too. Okay. Come on, what do we do now? Beth, we need help. Come on, you guys. I need to go lay down. Incur. Oh, incur. Very good, Elle. Incur. Beautiful. Thank you, Elle. I got crib, Tierney. I have crib. See, it's right there. Okay, so we have 2 more words till I can go to bed. Otherwise... almost there, come on. So tired, I know, it's always you, Beth. Come on, because you always get them. Let's go. Hurry, please. That is you, Beth. It can't be that. It can't be that. It can't be. You think it's that? It can't be. No. Right, Jeanette. Uric acid. You might be right, but do we have another uric acid? You're right. Or alas, poor Uric. I knew him well. Shakespeare. Okay, let's get this other one. Chub. I did chub. Chubby chub chips. I did. Churn. Did we do churn? We did churn, right? Yep. Alas, por Uric. One more. I can't even think anymore. Insure. Insure. Bruin. Oh, let's say Bruin. Bruin. Nope, it's an extra word though. Oh boy. It's got to be between. It has to begin with a B or a C. If it begins with a B, it's got to have the U as the second letter, so it's got to probably begin with a C. CH Chinry Crinchy. What is it? Church? Lisa C? Hi, Lisa C. Church? No, there's not 2 C's. Incur we already have. It's got to begin with a C. C, or a B, but I think it's a C. So it's a C on... Come on, hurry up. We've got to hurry up. Come on. Start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, Beth. Chirb? It can't, really? No. Oh, you're right. There, we did it. Thank you, Burin. Okay, thank you, everybody. Now I've got to just get the new Zoom going up. Okay, we did the special thing. Okay. All right, that was good. I was going, and I have thankfully I have my sleep tiara on. House tiara. Okay. All right, I'm going to put the new Zoom. Don't get scared, because you're not going to see me for a second. I know how scary that can be. can be scary. Don't worry, I'll be back. It's just a blue screen. It's just light through a window. One night I had people in here all night looking at a blue screen, wondering where I was, because the power went out and it came back on and nobody knew where I was, and everybody sat in here waiting for me all morning. Nobody left. Isn't that crazy? They sat here looking at a blue screen, wondering where I was. I still have that video up. Now watch. They all get kicked out of Zoom now. Watch. They're all gone. Now there's only one Zoom. This Zoom. Now I've got to do the invite. Invite into the Zoom. Copy invitation. Okay. And we go like that. And then I throw it in to the... Oh, Mary, you need Christiane's information? Oh boy, okay. Hold on, let me give that to Mary real quick, because I was doing that before, Mary. I really was. I was there, I was doing it. Mary's probably not even here anymore now. Christiane was in the Zoom yesterday getting stuff. Okay, let me get it. Oh, and I found out the woman that made the thing, Deborah Kent. I knew it would come to me. Hi, Deborah Kent, I hope you're watching. Okay, thank you for the ornaments, beaded snowflakes. And come, let's see. Let me see now. This would be, what would this be? Oh, Christiane. I'm getting it, Mary. Christiane. Okay, sorry. All right, let me get it. Oh, now I'm going to have to copy the Zoom link again because... Okay, I just sent you her